Really? Bonjour, mes amis. Hello, friends. I'm Dustin, and this is Survey Homestead. We just got through a serious winter storm. It covered multiple states, so it's really cold here. It's after lunch, and it's about 38 degrees, which is pretty cold for us. We've had temperatures in the 20s or colder for the last few nights. So I'm coming to check out the chickens. I need to pour warm water in their water container so that it defrosts and they have something to drink. Because in the shaded parts like this, even though it might be 40 out here, this won't defrost. So the reason I brought you out here with me is because I have a question to present to the chicken raising community out there. So here's the thing, we aren't getting any eggs from these chickens at all. There's about 12 of them in here, all hens. They were given to us by a friend of mine. I'm super grateful. But why aren't we getting any eggs? It's so frustrating, and I need your advice. So let me show you around the coop. So there's a large door here that can be opened so food can be poured in. Chickens can be put in or taken out right here in the front. The handle is sturdy and extends so you can get more leverage for lifting. There's a water bowl there and another supplemental water container on the other side. And a PVC pipe feeder, which is pretty cool. Most of the time we just pour the feed on the ground. A large part of the coop is covered, and in the back are nest boxes, and the sliding door can be lifted. You can see if there's any eggs. So overall, it's a pretty nice coop. The wheels extend off the back of it, so again you have some leverage in your favor. A little bit of lifting on the front end gets the whole bottom of the frame off the ground so you can roll it. It's easier with two people, but one person can scoot it along. So we try to give them a couple of feet of fresh ground every day. So again, this coop was given to us. Super grateful for it. We've had it for a couple of years now, but I'm starting to realize more and more that these movable houses are just not so great for laying hens. I feel like there are a lot of factors that will not give you maximum egg production. I think their main purpose is for fattening up young chickens, giving them fresh ground, something to do all day so they don't get too bored. They can peck at the grass and bugs and stuff. It gives them kind of a healthier life and allows them to get some good natural nutrients. But when it comes to laying hens, I just don't think this is the best setup. What do you guys think? One thing that comes to mind for me is too much shade. I don't think they're getting enough sunlight, and they don't know how long the days are, and so their bodies don't have to be in a normal cycle as often, because a long day causes them to be more likely to lay an egg every day. And of course, a shorter day or being in the shade a lot will do the opposite. I also think we probably have too many of them in here. This is probably best for 6 to 8 chickens, and we have 12 or 13 right now. So they're probably too confined and bothering each other, fighting, pecking at each other, and not having the peace to lay eggs like they should be. Another problem I can think of is their sleeping situation. I think most of them get on these perches to sleep, but by the amount of poop in here, I think some of them are sleeping in the nest boxes. There has to be a layout where they want to sleep in one spot and lay eggs in another. And if there's confusion in that category, you're just not going to get as many eggs. I also know that higher quality feed will give the hens all the nutrients they need, and they will lay eggs more often. And we don't always spend the money to get the better feed. We generally get the more affordable $17 for a 50-pound sack, 16% layer pellets. And occasionally we'll get the better one that costs about $20 and it has more protein and more nutrients in it. So that's part of it too. And when we first got them, we weren't used to having quite this many chickens in one spot. So we probably weren't feeding them enough. And yes, it is winter time. The days are short right now, but we are getting 0 eggs from 12 hens. That's crazy to me. They're just eating our feed and giving us nothing back. And so even with short days, I feel like we should get a couple of eggs a day from these. So please help me out, guys. Let me know what you think we can do better. I am working on building a larger area for them to live in that will give them a lot more sunlight, and we'll see if that helps. It's going to be a trampoline turned into a movable chicken coop. So stay tuned for those videos. Well, I appreciate your help and thanks for watching. All advice is welcome. Au revoir. We'll see y'all on the next one. Stay warm.